Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are in Mitchell Delving because that is the most known to me farm-wise that I know, and as I said, I'm going to be doing a farming thing today. First, I've got to go in here. I want to check what my mail was. This is to start a quest. Okay. So I would attach item. I guess we can start the quest, but I'm not gonna do it. What I want to do first is I want to go to my my storage, because we want to throw a few things in there. I don't actually know what my storage stuff is. So that's the auction house. But I don't actually think in Mitchell Delving there is a place to do that. That is interesting. Right, what I'm going to quickly do, I guess, is find a place to put all my stuff. So I've had to come all the way back here now, just to open my vault, which means we have 40 things we can just throw away. So I guess the point here is we're going to sell off a few things that we don't need, and then like all these and some other stuff. I guess I can sell off the yellow onions before we start this whole thing, but yeah, we'll throw away all the stuff that we don't need, so we have as empty an inventory as I can get for this whole thing that's planned. Right, so now we're back here. My inventory is all but disappeared. I'm keeping stuff that I kind of need, so all my potions, my tools, and obviously this item, which I probably shouldn't have just picked up, because now I can't get rid of it until I finish that quest. Yay! So, let's, just for the sake of this, throw this over here. And what we need to do is go up to farm, which actually I can't remember where the farmland is. It's all the way up here. So I guess I'll turn this on as well. But it's all the way up here, and we have a workbench, so that's fine. So we'll go up all the way over here. The plan is just to see. So this video might be a bit shorter, because depending on the way I do it, because I don't think it's going to be very entertaining to look at me farming 100 crops. So I think what I'm probably going to do is do a little speed through of it, of what I record of it, and then we can have a look at what I obtain after. But in total, there should be a guy over here. Or is this is this a different farmland than I remember? Huh. I think it might be. Okay, so I was mistaken. This is actually where I normally go in terms of this, and actually whilst we're here we can look at and talk to the stable master so we can get here easily in the future. And the reason is because this farmland is, later on, it's a superior farmland, which is obviously good for when you get to the later levels of farming. We also have a crafting bench nearby. Also, someone's apparently still also doing this. But there's this expert farmhand here, as well as a workbench right here, and also we have farmlands and farmlands here. So what we can do is we need to have yellow onions is what we're going to be doing. So we need 100 apprentice crop seeds, 100 buckets of water, and 100 handfuls of fertilizer. So the plan is, let's bring this over here, and okay, we can apparently do 500. I don't want it 500. How do I hold shift to purchase full stacks, alt to purchase by quantity. There we go. That's fine. So we need to buy 100. That's just 100, which is only 4 silver, which is good. So we need to keep track of also how much we spend. So not only on this, but on getting our hoe fixed. 100 buckets of water, 100 apprentice crop seeds. So this is going to be this one. We're going to go alt by quantity 100, buy 100 of those, and 100 handfuls of fertilizer. So here they are. We're going to buy quantity, buy 100 of these. So that gives us the ability to make 100 onion fields. Just 100 is a nice number to go to. And yeah, so how much should we spend on that? How much? I didn't actually pay attention. Okay, so 4 silver, 8 silver, 28 silver. 28 silver we spent on that. I also just want to make sure my tool is fixed.
How do you do?
So repair, let's repair all. So we'll start off like from a clean slate, because I didn't actually count. But these are superior farmlands. But as I said, what we'll do, go off our horse, we'll go here, and we'll also go here. And we're just gonna create 100 yellow onion fields, and also then just, you know, get them back, and we'll level up guaranteed anyway, and we probably will master, well, I'm assuming we'll master it, but yeah, with this, what we'll be able to do is every so often, we'll be able to just make sure, guarantee our level in, our leveling up in a farming thing. So I will do a little speed run type thing, time lapse, that's probably the word, of this. And as you can see, we're getting 25 XP, which is pretty nice. So I'll do a little speed run time lapse of this, and you can see how much we get in the end. Right, so there we go. We've got a custom UI that we can get. We leveled up quite a bit. Title awarded. We got skirmish recruit, so now we can do skirmishes as I said. We also deed completed. Get stand against the growling darkness. Get skirmish recruit for that. That's where we got the title, and also we got new skirmish available. And also we got this desperate flight thing, which we can escape from a danger and travel to a nearby rally point, which is good. I'll keep that there, as well as we also get Cry of the Hunter, which I'll also place down here as well. But we're going to be carrying on with this, so we've still got 59 onion fields to go. And here we go. Finally, the final one out of our 100. We have now done we're proficient, and we've also mastered apprentice level. We have 313 fair yellow onion crops, and also we've already made our money back. We have 40 silver and 60 copper from just this. We can repair our tools there, and we now have just simply got to go over to here. We have our 313 fair crops, so we got about 3 on average from each one, and this is also going to give us 4 XP for this, which doesn't matter because we've already done it. What I actually want to do is check how much one of these is going to give us, and then I'm going to get a calculator up and see how much we get. So we get 19 XP, so let's times that by 312. We're going to get 5,928 XP from this, so we should, plus that, we should be at 8,920 by the end of this, so it's not that bad. That'll maybe be around up here, or maybe even about halfway. Yeah, so it'll just be over halfway, I think. But yeah, this is going to take a while because we're also going to still have to repair our tools because it's going to use 1 durability per one. But it's something we've got to do is find a better tool to do this with. But every so often it might be a good idea to just, every so often, maybe every 2 weeks or so, we can go, or just 1 extra episode a week, maybe we can go and, do next week some cabbage fields. We can get 100. We could maybe even get 100. I might work out the math, but we might get 100. We might get 500 journeyman crop seeds, buckets of water, and fertilizer to do this stuff. Yeah, that'll be something we do. And also, now that we have leveled this up, and the reason I've done the yellow crops after, or yellow onions after all the fields, is because we're now, once we got past proficiency, we have a 5%. We had a 5% chance to get a well-tended yellow onion field, which I'm not actually really sure it gives you that much. Like the ones I've noticed when I got them weren't too much more extra crops out of them. And from here we have the chance of basically doubling our output. So going from 4, which is worth 12, to going to 24, which is worth, going to 8, which is worth 24. And the good thing now is these stack up to 500, where previously they only stacked to 100, so we'd have like 3 stacks of these just over. It was very awkward. But yeah, I'm going to go through all these eventually, and I will see you once they are all done. Okay, just this one to go now, finally. And there we finally are with this whole thing. We have finally done all our crops. We spent, I'm not 100% sure, but let's exclude, just for the sake of it, let's exclude item repairs, because I lost track of how many I did. But we had a total of 28 silver, sorry, spent on it. Actually, how about we go about, at the end of the last episode, I showed how much money I had. I didn't increase my money from there. So we can look at our wallet and then sell this stuff and find out how much we gained back by selling it all. I don't know why I'm going to a different person to sell it all when I can just go to this dude. So we can go here, we can go to sell, we can, these are 15 anyway, each, for 500 of them rather. But I'm not 100% sure, I think we made more back. We definitely got a load of XP, we need 6,400 XP, and next episode what I'll probably do is, I'll record it early again so we kept within this welcome back weekend, but I will go and do a skirmish because we're now leveled to do that. So thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. We have now got to level 20. We are, I don't think we have, no, we don't have any points to spend. We will hopefully next episode have some points to spend if we go through the skirmish correctly, if we don't die. I want to sort of see how that turns out, but yeah, this all turned out pretty well, I think. If anything, it told us that we need to get better tools. It's actually something I was going to have a look at. I think I'll have a look in the auction hall for any, if I can find some, because yeah, what we have isn't the best. But thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.